Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky on this Truck Talk series with H&A Law. Lawyer John Hollan joins me now, and we are going to talk all about who is responsible during a truck crash. John, thank you so much for joining me once again today. So I know me and you have talked before. We are avid Amazon buyers. I know myself, Amazon, drops off daily almost. It's not a proud habit. However, if one of those drivers gets in a crash, sometimes it's not them that is responsible for that crash, correct?
Yeah, that's Amazon is the biggest example that I can think of right now. Recently it was I was taking the trash out 8-9 o'clock at night, and I had just an unmarked van pull up very quietly. It was an electric van, and I had no idea what it was. They had parked in our driveway. They were going to our neighbor's house. I knew what it was because of what I do, but otherwise no one would know that that's an Amazon driver. So when I get asked that question, who's responsible? A lot of people can be responsible, and that's just one example with Amazon. But the transportation cycle is very interesting, and often we think of truck and driver, but in a single load or a single delivery, you could have 8 to 10 companies, individuals that are all involved that you would never know of.
And sometimes that, well, more often than not, it probably makes your all's cases very difficult to figure out how to navigate that, of whose fault's who.
Yeah, it's there's certain things that keep lawyers up at night, and not recognizing an involved party or recognizing them after it's too late. That's one of the things that will make a lawyer not be able to sleep. We know this area well. We have been handling Amazon cases, FedEx cases, UPS cases, for well over a decade. But our world is changing so quick. The gig economy, the share economy, and just the consolidation that we keep seeing in the transportation industry, it's making it very hard to know whether a bigger company might be involved, if there's a hidden motor carrier involved, or if it's a conglomerate that is really controlling everything behind the scenes. But you would never know when you see a crash, you see that driver, you see that vehicle. Unless you really, really know what to look for, how to dive in, you're never going to know that a larger company may be involved.
So if someone is on the road and they are, struck by one of these unmarked vehicles, what advice would you give them? What should they do?
So, one of the main things, and a lot of folks, I think, regardless if it's, maybe minor or they think it's minor, we worry about, well, I don't want the police to come, or, I don't want, if the police get involved, my insurance is going to go up, or my insurance is going to get canceled. I tell people, having a police report, having the proper documentation, taking photos, having an official record, body cam of what happened, whether it's the trailer, the tractor, the documents that the driver might have to hand over, it is always going to be in your best interest, your family's best interest, and your legal interest to have that done, and just get everything documented that you can at the scene yourself, through those photos, through talking to the police, through getting copies of any documents that they'll give you. Be calm and just document everything possible.
And so once everybody gets all these documents and they want to contact you, how do they do that?
So our office is here in Lexington. We're at 620 West Main Street, just down from Rupp Arena. Our website is semijustice.com, has all of our information. Our phone number is also at the bottom of the screen. We are currently handling these cases all across Kentucky. We'd be happy to talk with you or your family.
Thank you so much, John, for another great truck talk.
Thank you. I appreciate it.